What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to review the Evangelion 2.0 You Cannot Advance Eva Unit 2, part of the Real Action Heroes line by Medicom toy. So let's get started with the front of the box. At the top you can see it says Medicom toy, and then we can see a picture in the background of the figure. It says Real Action Heroes Neo, Eva Unit 2, Eva 2 Production Model, Evangelion 2.0 You Cannot Advance, and then this is the limited edition with the core included. And this box is absolutely massive. I think it's maybe 20 inches tall, I think, or 19. So let's see the side of the box. Here we sit. It says what we saw in the front, and then a side view of the Eva. Then here on the back, kind of see the different poses of the Eva. It could bend pretty well in this picture. Looks like it's running in that picture. And then it's 390 millimeters tall. Real action figure, and it's showing the different armor parts, and then the bending of the arm here, and then the plug, and the side view of the figure, and then the accessories and the exclusive core, and was it precision knives. And then down here we just have warning labels, and the side we see basically the same thing as the other side, and then at the top see basically the same thing again, and then on the bottom it's the same thing again. And then let me open it. You have a window display there, Eva 2 Evangelion, and then right here we have the figure just standing, showing a front and back view of it. And then we have an introduction here in Japanese. Of course I can't read that for you, but I'll bring it as close as I can. This is a big box, so yeah, I'll let y'all read that. But anyways, now I'll get to the figure and accessory kit. Alright, here's all the accessories. We have 2 open hands right here, and we have 2 slightly open palm hands. Very cool. Nice detail on them, really nice. They all come with their own wrist pegs. And then we have, well, this thing keeps rolling away, but I'll hold on to it. We have some 2 thumbs up hands. Really nice detail on these hands here. 2 fisted hands. I have a slightly open palm hand. 2 like chopping hands. She's gonna karate chop an angel. Then we have these 2 different entry plugs. It sticks onto the back of the Eva, and it just basically shows like this one is where the entry plug is pretty much all out of the Eva, and then this one is where it's kind of half in there, and then this one where it's almost fully in there. And then the exclusive part of this is these 2 precision knives and this core. And the cool thing is that you can make it look like the Eva is stabbing the angel's core here. See, you can stick the knives right in there. See? Pretty cool. And if you put it in the right light, it looks like it's glowing and looks pretty nice, actually. Here, I'll show a better look of the knife. Pretty cool detail on this. And maybe a better look at the core as well. Looks all broken and cut up. It's about to explode. So yeah, now I'll get into the figure. Now here's the EVA Unit 2 figure. This thing stands about 16 inches tall, which is really tall. Really tall. I don't believe that's 1/6 scale at all. It's probably more like 1/20th scale or something like that. Because those EVAs were at least like as tall as 2 or 3 story buildings, or maybe more than that. But anyways, this thing has amazing detail on it. It has a glossy paint job on the red parts of the armor, and the white part here is kind of a matte finish, as well as on the guns. The pallet guns are like a matte finish, but up here the white part is glossy, and then the orange here and this patch here is a matte finish, and the orange here and here is a glossy, but the hands here are matte as well. The black here is glossy, as well as on the arms. The plug here is an umbilical cord here is a matte finish, and then the back spine here is kind of a matte finish as well. Really nice figure. I had to push my camera really far back because this thing's just crazy tall. And of course you could take this umbilical cord out like that, so it doesn't look like it's connected. And this umbilical cord right here is kind of like a rubber. It could just bend wherever, so you could keep it out of the way. And all here is it's just a matte finish. Plugs in really easy in the back of the EVA. Let's put that away for a second. And yes, the stand does come with the figure, if I haven't said that already. It's a bendable stand. It just barely holds the figure. So if you're planning on putting this, like if it's jumping in the air or something, yeah, it's not going to happen, because it just can't really handle the weight. It really wasn't meant for this figure too much. Okay, get you a better look at this guy. See the 2 eyes, and then this right here, the horns, and then the beard. Really cool detail. Looks like it came straight out of the movie. And then I'll show you where the plugs go. If I could get this out correctly. Kind of pulls out like that. And this pulls up. And then you could stick those plugs in there. Let me get one for you real quick. Like this long one. I think it goes, wait, it goes this way, I believe. So yeah, you can make it look like that. And then of course the other ones just work the same. So yeah. So that's a neat feature. You can see all that's in there. Just closes. Whoops. Did it wrong. Anyways. And then you have the shoulder armor here. It could bend wherever it needs to go. So you can get some good articulation out of that. Oh, I forgot to mention right here is rubber. And under here is rubber as well. The arms from here, the white part in here is all rubber. So it provides some movement. And then all here under the black, this black right here under the armor is all rubber. And right here is rubber, here is rubber, and there is plastic. So yeah. So let you look at a little bit more closer. Just a really nice paint job on this guy. On Asuka's Eva here. So let's get into articulation. You could go up all the way up there thanks to that ball joint that you see. And then it could go all the way down to here. Nice, really nice. And you could twist it all the way to there until it starts hitting something right there, part of the shoulder, and then here the same as well. So good articulation in the neck. And then we'll do some elbow, go all the way like that, and then all the way down there, and then we'll try to twist it, and it could do a full 360. And let's see, actually I twisted the rubber part that I was showing you, so maybe it's a good idea not to do a 360. So anyways, here's the elbow. The rubber part kind of wants to pull it this way, so yeah, see how it kind of just wants to go that way. So bend all the way there, pretty nice, no problem. And do some ab articulation. Could bend all the way here, really good, and then we'll bend it back all the way like this. Not too bad, really cool. So it has good ab articulation, and we'll twist it this way and then this way, pretty good. We'll twist this way, we'll twist that way, really good. So let's get into leg. Do the splits almost. You can hear the ratchet joint in the leg, and they really made it where you could make this thing look like it's kicking really crazy high. Look at that. Nice job. I like that. Probably the most articulate in the legs I've seen in a figure so far. Crazy. Look at that. So let's go into the knee here. Of course it stops right there, and then we could bend it all the way there. It goes all the way back. And then of course you could move this piece of knee armor to wherever it needs to go. Now we'll do the feet. Do some ankle, twist that way. Pretty nice motion. Then we'll do the foot this way, and we'll go all the way up this way. And then as you can see, it has some toe articulation. Make it do like that. Really cool. So yeah, they gave it really nice articulation on this guy. So you shouldn't really be hindered to any of your poses that you want to give this guy. So yeah, that's the Evangelion 2.0. You cannot advance Eva Unit 2 from the Real Action Heroes line by Medicom toy. I think it's an absolutely great figure. They did a great job on this guy. I'm really impressed by it, actually. They did a fine job with it. When I first picked this up, it ran around $210. Actually, I don't think that's bad for a 16-inch figure. Usually when you're looking at something that's 16 inches or even 1/4 scale or something like that, you're talking about maybe in the 300s, most likely. So for this guy, that's not bad, and they did a great job on everything about the figure. I don't really have any complaints about anything. Except, you know, maybe that elbow articulation kind of wanted to go up, but you know the way the legs just were able to prop up so easy, that I don't know, it's just, I can't help but forgive that, because it does really what you want it to do, and it seems like you could get a lot of poses out of this guy compared to most figures. You could probably get way more on this than any other figure you probably have in your collection. But I do recommend a better stand for this guy. Say like the Hot Toys dynamic stand. That would probably provide better poses for you, especially if you want to make it look like it's jumping in the air or just doing something in the air, or maybe you want it on one foot for whatever reason, you know, because this stand probably won't provide such poses for you. So you might want to consider getting a stand like that, or something else that you have on your mind. So yeah, I do recommend it. They did a great job on this guy. This is the Eva Unit 2 that Asuka Langley Soyu piloted in the Eva series. I believe they added a bit of different touches to it compared to the original anime series. I think they changed it up just a little bit compared to the original anime, to what they show here in the movie, but it still looks, I still love it. It's probably my favorite Eva, maybe besides Eva Unit 1, of course, because you know, Eva Unit 1 is pretty cool, especially with that berserker crazy mode that it has. But anyways, yeah, I do recommend it. If you could find it for $210, I think that's worth it. That's a great price for this figure. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.